our favorite guests is up on deck here.
Aaron Day, CEO of Amaze. Their ticker symbol is AMZE. And you talk about a rocket that has been lit and is just,
Yeah, I'll tell you
man, the sky is the limit literally with Amaze. Aaron Day back with us here on the Big Biz Show. Aaron, my friend, how are you?
Good, Mike. How are you? Good to see you, man.
You too.
Hey, Super Bowl was a big day in commerce, and I have to ask you right out of the gate, what's life been like for you guys post Super Bowl? Because what is the amount of creators you guys have right now creating content? Is it how many people?
We've just passed 14 million creators on the platform.
What? God.
14 million. Big news. And since the Super Bowl, our life has just blown up because I'm not sure if you saw any of the overall social chatter, but so many fans were so upset with the Super Bowl merch this year.
Yep.
I mean, the Fanatics was just getting beat to hell. And, it's kind of what happens when the four major sports leagues all get together and, sort of allow a monopoly with one supplier, right?
Yep.
But the fans are really unhappy. And I guess one of the interviews I did with you guys a little while back, got enough circulation and people put two and two together that, not only are we an exciting software company that does all this, beautiful social commerce work, but we also are a massive supply chain. And since the day after the Super Bowl, we've been getting just blown up by all kinds of sports groups globally asking if we can step in and help them power the next generation of merch to their fans. And so it's been really exciting. One of the largest global companies in sports outside of the U.S. has already had 3 meetings with us talking about what we might be able to do. And what's really interesting is that while they love the supply chain, they also love what we're building from a tech perspective. So we've been very busy, guys. I mean, it's really, really exciting. So
with respect to what your concert, because if you look at all of the technologies, going from cast to exactly to the content creation, is there one that you concentrate on, or do you concentrate on all of them at the same time as you move forward?
Yeah, so the most exciting piece right now for us is everything that's being built around Moments AI. We told you guys a few months ago that we launched in October the Moments AI product, but it is scaled so rapidly internally, and we now have all of our managed creators on it, and it's really doing well. So we're really excited about it. Very, very happy to see like the progress and things like the conversion rate, right? I mean, we're seeing enormous increases in conversion rate with the clients that are using it. So that's what I'm thinking about the most right now, because it really does allow you to manage social media trends and respond to them very, very quickly. So that's what I'm most excited about, Sully, right now.
Does that work in concert with a content creator's message? I mean, are they using that as a tool, or are they using it as a portal? Talk to folks about exactly how it works.
Yeah, so basically, once you sign up with us and you create an e-commerce store and you integrate your e-commerce store with YouTube, Instagram, any of the, TikTok, any of the main social platforms, we start through our massive data engine and our integrations with these platforms. We start basically watching all the comments and all the feedback of all the fans and all the communities in the platform, right? And what we do basically is our AI engine says, let's build out a base signal. So what's the sort of a standard norm of how many people should be commenting on something on a daily basis? And when that signal goes above a certain threshold, all of a sudden it sends communication back to us saying, hey, something's trending. So there may be it may be, let's say Jelly Roll has a trend happening with something he's released after the Grammys. All of a sudden we start seeing something trend there. And our AI engine takes and incorporates that trending data, those comments, and it suggests like 3 or 4 major topics. So let's, what might be trending in those comments. And we sort of synthesize it down to 3 or 4 comments. And then we use our generative AI engine to create new content from those comments. So within a matter of minutes, that creator can actually go back into social media and suggest some new products. And those products are matching to the trending comments that are happening on their social media. And the fans are just blown away. Like how the hell did they get back new product designs so quickly that map to the actual topics that we're talking about in the comments, right? And that's what's happening. And what used to take days and weeks to get something back is now happening in minutes. And it's across all the social platforms. So it's really, really exciting for us to watch what's happening. And we're really, right now, we think where we are is we've got it working with all of our managed creators. And we think that full scale rollout will happen in the first 2 weeks of June, right? So we're trending, where we feel comfortable enough understanding all the dynamics of it, the costs associated with it, that we can roll it out full scale to all of our creators in the June timeframe.
Aaron, this is incredible. I used to work in an agency in social media, and we had community management teams that were like people that would scroll through Twitter to see what was trending, or if somebody mentioned something that was related to our industry, we would chime in, and it would take, like you were saying, days, hours, and a lot of labor. So what you're talking about is just minutes, and it's making me think of like when Life of a Showgirl came out or something, Taylor's album, gonna bring up Taylor Swift. But within moments, big brands or content creators have whatever is in their niche. They have a cupcakes that are the same color, or they have a song that sounds like it, or whatever it is. It sounds like that's kind of what you're talking about, right? It's like the turnover on a trending topic. They can come out with a t-shirt or a cupcake or whatever that is in line with this trending topic. Is that right?
Yeah. So spot on, Mary. And I actually showed it to one of the largest talent agencies last week. They have over 8,000, talent that they represent. And I showed it how fast, and they just picked one handle from one of the talent. And I said, watch what happens. And what they were like, look, within a matter of minutes, we just basically profiled the entire trend of that creator over the last 3 or 4 days. And we were able to create products for them in minutes. Now, it's fully editable. You can come in, you can personalize it. You can do style guides and stuff like that. You can make it, match your brand, your style. But that data collection piece. So all this work we've done over the last 2 years to build these integrations, to get to scale, to have hundreds of millions of people come into these stores, the data piece is now coming to life, right? And it's super exciting. And I think as not only creators, but the agencies that manage them and the service providers that take care of them see what we can do, it's going to change how these creators communicate with their communities.
Wow.
Aaron Day is the CEO of Amaze, A-M-A-Z-E, ticker symbol AMZE.
Hey, Aaron, literally 45 seconds left. Can't wait to get you back in studio. And of course, there's a new bizumentary coming out about you guys and content creation. Anything changed in content creation for you in the last 6 months that you didn't expect? Because obviously this is a moving target.
Yeah, so I think what's changing the most right now is TikTok, guys. There was 2 years of chaos with TikTok about whether it would be a social media app or wouldn't be a social media app. It finally was sold to a majority American, European, Middle Eastern. The people who own it now are very interesting, right? But it is now sort of in a place where it can grow and be what it needs to be in the U.S., right? And what's interesting is to watch what they're doing and how they are signaling that they are going to become a competitor to Amazon, right? They just announced last week that you have to use their shipping to fulfill orders.
Well, that
right?
tees it up perfectly for you guys and TikTok content creators, right?
Yeah. So now all of a sudden, more sort of what's the right word? They're forcing you into their system. Amazon's forcing you into the system.
It's almost a mandate. It's almost a mandate if you're part of it, right?
Yes, it is. And so we're perfectly set up now to just be the commerce engine of choice for everyone because of some of these moves we're seeing in the industry. So
Aaron Day, CEO, Amaze, ticker symbol AMZE. We started talking with him last year. He had jet black hair and bangs, and now look at him. Hair's gone and it's white. That's how busy the guy is. Love him.